What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Scary Hour. I'm so happy that you're able to tune in with me today. Yeah, I freaking have to at this point, I really don't even give a fuck about how I look. I could look the same, and I could wear the exact same attire every day, in every episode, and you will see me with a black shirt. And every episode, you'll see me with a black shirt. Nobody said nothing to Bill Gates. He used to wear the same shit every day. Why should you tell me something? We in troubling times right now, okay? I cannot afford to be wasting money on new garments. I seen this thing about Kim Kardashian and being spotted with Pete Davidson in Staten Island. Like, what is there to look for in Staten Island? I love all my people from Staten Island. I just personally, really, genuinely do not know what is going on in Staten Island. I don't know if you guys have any cool ass attractions. I would love for any Staten Islanders to put me on to any good places that I could just easily go up and drive to and chill and just, I don't know, just relax without the cops bothering or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. They both been passed around a lot. So it's really hard. It's like, it's a great pair. There's not much for me to talk about in this story. I mean, Shorty was just with Kanye, and I know they were going through what they were going through, but aren't they still married? Or did the divorce go through, or are they just going through with the papers still and shit like that? Is it still a thing where it's a little weird? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, Pete Davidson, he's well known to be he's a well known comedian. He's really funny, by the way. So shout out to Pete. But also shout out to Pete for bagging a couple baddies. I mean, he could say he got Kim Kardashian under his belt. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Is that a thing? I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I'm just acting like it's not a thing. If you guys hear any commotions, it's my siblings in the background. Y'all know. It's my little brother's birthday today. So shout out to my little brother. I love you with all my heart. Even though you will never listen to this, probably until you're 20 years from now. But yeah. And yeah, it's I don't know. It's he got, Ariana Grande under his belt, I guess. It sounds weird me saying under his belt. I mean, it's he's just as much as a rebound as anybody else he's been with, but that doesn't underestimate how funny the man is. He's fucking hilarious. I enjoy his comedy very much. His movies I enjoy very much. So, yeah, definitely tune in on that. And yeah, after that, there's really nothing else. The story is that dry. The story is literally just that dry. I've been in such of a mix-up lately. I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was just I've been in such a mood where I feel like I'm not getting anything done. And it's mainly solely because my schedule is all types of fucked up. I don't know if it is for you as well, or for many of you guys. But the schedule is looking a little bit fucked up. I'm currently not working, so I just look to let my days go by sleeping a lot and getting rest. But then at the same time, when I do stay awake and I am trying to enjoy my day, I stay up really late. So, yeah, I sleep for half of the day, and then I'm basically nocturnal. I'm wide awake at night. I'm a vampire. My girlfriend and I, so I'm not the only one in the stew with this energy. But yeah, it's concerning because I ain't getting shit done when I could be doing a lot of stuff. There's many things that I could be doing at the very moment, and yo no lo hago. It feels very unproductive. lackadaisical. That's the word. That like a manager would use to criticize your work for the shift. I am not looking forward to go back into work, guys. Even though the only thing I look forward to is just getting paid, because the money is well needed at this very moment. But other than that, it's not like I sit here and glorify and like really imagine like, oh my God, I can't wait to be fucking scanning things. I can't wait to be packing up bags. I miss those days. Now, the only thing I do miss about working is that I could put on my headphones and listen to podcasts for my entire shift. So that's something I actually looked forward to. It was very therapeutic. And number two, it was time went by pretty fast. So except for the days that I would have a bad day. Those days, yeah. It's like one episode would go by and it's like, fuck, man. I gotta like, it's only been 2 hours, bro. You've got to be shitting me. And now I just now have 8 more to go. Oh my God, bro. Whew. I do not look forward to that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't either, which is why the whole 4.3 million people that quit back in August, they quit. I'm assuming that's one of the reasons why. It's just they do not look forward into getting paid the way they used to get paid. Y algunas de las veces, I feel like la gente wish to just get paid a little more, or they feel like they're valued at a higher price, because if this is something that we're gonna be doing for the rest of our lives or majority of our lives, we might as well get what we want for it, you know, especially if it's, I don't know. I'm going on a tangent that can potentially lead to many holes you can poke at. So feel free for the available holes I made. Anyways, yeah, it's I don't know. It's so it's been feeling weird, man. And mind you, I'm out with an injury. I'm not even like out because I my work stopped because of COVID. It was just literally I got injured in the job, and it's I'm still trying to get back into work, and it's a hassle then. But it's, hey man, in due time, God will definitely look at us and put us in the right direction. You just have to look forward and do so yourself. Like really try to implement like a good idea of where you want to go in life, I guess. Even if it's just like not even a great idea, just going into the right direction is just what you're looking for. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people miss out on that, and they just be like, oh, life is too short, which is not true, bro. Life is a really long fucking thing. Like it's really fucking long. And my little brother is in the back screaming his ass off, which I'm not going to say anything about because it's his birthday. So I'll let him scream. It sounds like it's a slaughterhouse in here. It's not like we kidnapped kids and we have them stored downstairs and they're trying to scream for help. They know exactly at what time I fucking record, and they're downstairs just like, how? But no, those are my siblings. And yeah, I don't know. It's it feels it just I don't know. It's a little different. It's a little weird. But in due time, motherfuckers will go back to work, get that bread, get that money, and yeah, and just grind out, I guess. But definitely have to just look forward into like what it is that you want to do. You know, I have this friend of mine who was telling me like, yo, let's do something. Like, let's work out. Let's do shit. And I'm like, yo, I wish I could work out, bro. But I'm still dealing with this injury. I don't want to re-injure myself or anything like that. You know, so in due time. And it's funny how people really think that you're like just over-exaggerating. When like, I wish I was over-exaggerating, but I'm just taking extra precautions. Like, I'm looking at this the way an athlete would, even though I'm nowhere near an athlete. The physique of an athlete, but you have to look at it like that, because it's like if an athlete looks at it with that much precaution. Imagine somebody that's out of shape. They would have to look at that the same way 10 times harder, or 10 times that the same way, but no, harder than what the athlete would look at it like that. Yeah, it was this the podcast of brain aneurysms, so I apologize. But yeah, and for my Spanish speaking people, I try to implement a little bit of Spanglish here and there. So whenever I don't feel comfortable saying something in English, I will translate it, or I would say it in Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, I guess look at that as a learning thing, and then or just completely tune me out, rightfully so. If you don't understand, I completely feel you on that. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I seen this thing about Joe Biden delaying the release of the top secret files about the JFK assassination due to COVID pandemic. Due to the whole pandemic, he can't release the entire forms of the whole assassination of John F. Kennedy. Which is obviously something that's always been in the works. It's always been a cold case as to who did it. We all know, kind of have a good idea of who could have potentially done this. But Joe Biden is gonna always spread his butt cheeks out for the government. I mean, he is the government, but you know, the higher ups that be telling that motherfucker, like, you better not talk about shit, nigga, because you get done up like JFK. You're probably got a Bronx nigga in that fucking government as a government official or some shit. But yeah, it's like yeah, due to COVID pandemic. Everything is due to COVID pandemic. What the fuck we gonna do? Like, fucking, well, we're gonna all crowd up and like just release the whole shit. So they're talking about releasing portions of it throughout time. So every like year they'll release like a thing or part of the files or whatnot, whatever that means. So because they will be released periodically, their thing is to cover like it takes about a year to really analyze the files and to really put together what it is that they're going to throw out there for us to see and whatnot. It's basically saying like, hey guys, we're just gonna look at this to see where we are at fault here, and then once we clear that up, you guys can see it. That's what it looks like to me, honestly, because yeah, it's just the I don't know. He also said that that the government will be transparent about the release of these files, except when the strongest possible reasons counsels otherwise. Of course, when the direction is pointing a little bit towards the CIA or anything government official LinkedIn, we just gonna snap that out and we're gonna put everything else out there for you guys to see. So basically that's what I see from that. That's why I Russell Brand, I seen his take on this. So if you haven't watched that, definitely go and tune into his video. I'll probably have it in the description somewhere, but yeah, he with that man's vocabulary, you will more in depth understand exactly what this whole story is. I'm just shedding more light as somebody who has a high school degree. So yeah, that's what I gathered from what I've heard so far about this particular story, and it goes back to everything that we always talk about in the government and why people don't trust the government. This is one of the reasons why. You know, this is the major reasons why. Not specifically JFK. files or whatnot is just the whole thing where they just try to like cover their tracks, and as if they're doing so very very intelligently, very low key about it, when it just shows or it looks like it's a very out there. It's very obvious that you're trying to hide something. It's very obvious that you're trying to you know, kind of like it's kind of like propaganda, but just towards this one thing, you know. So there it is, USA propaganda. And I don't want to just sit here and scream everything is fucking propaganda, because I said I was alluding to the same thing about another country showing the true colors of propaganda and what propaganda really looks like. I forgot what country exactly it was, but that's based on my knowledge of what propaganda means. This looks like it's propaganda. Why? Because instead of really throwing out the facts and what the story really is and how really shit really went down, you're being biased about it, taking yourself out of the story and either replacing it with somebody else or completely just taking it out and leaving it out as if it's not a crucial information. So if I'm not mistaken, that is somewhere, it falls somewhere near the lines of propaganda. But I know YouTube might fuck around censoring my shit. So just saying that. But hey man, this is why I created this platform in Scary Hour, and I get to come on here and you guys get to hear me talk and speak my mind. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, it's very funny how they look at things like that. And it's very funny to me how not a lot of people are talking about it. It's not funny to me, honestly. Obviously, it's sad that a lot of people are not informed about this thing. Number one is probably because it doesn't get pushed out as much, or number two, people probably are too lazy to look too much into it. Fuck, even I was like, oh, should I even fucking talk about this? And then I looked at it and I was like, hold on a second, what? And I got interested, and I was like, I feel with the knowledge that I've had from this, I feel good enough to speak about it. And even though it's either already said knowledge or knowledge that's you could put in together by yourself, that's as long as I'm here speaking to you and maybe shedding some kind of light. Hopefully you could look at it and be like, oh shit, and come up with your own opinion about it. That would be fucking great. Which is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get the ball rolling on this, and there's topics like these that really interest me. So it's just funny to me, man. I mean, what can I say? This is the government. What can you expect? You know, they claim to help the poor or the people that need help, the lower class people, but instead they create this system where it's just a system that's, if you get out of it, it's really hard to get back, or it's designed to maintain you in the same position and make it extra hard for you to get out. That's just my view on it. I could be completely wrong. A professor could walk in this bitch and let me know as to why I'm wrong about that statistic or that opinion. But that's why I shed these opinions, because I want to be wrong. Not want to be wrong, but I want to be corrected. I don't mind being corrected. I don't sit here with two giant nutsacks sitting here like, hey man, you're in my house now, you can't tell me what to do. No, that's not the case, guys. That's not the case. I say things and I speak my mind so that anybody that knows much better than I do would be able to would be able to teach me, and therefore I can reiterate things in a better way, and yeah, just later on down the line, learn from that and better learn things myself before coming on here and speaking my mind. But as of for now, as we're currently, still getting the hang of things with this podcast, it'll do for now. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning, so bear with me. But yeah, definitely, if you know anything, please, I urge you to speak your mind. Last week I spoke about the Jose Vargas and Jose Cepeda fight, and you guys definitely showed so much love to that. I completely did not expect that. I'm just now dabbling into other sports other than NBA because you just gotta create something where the whole point of this podcast is to learn in any way possible, whether if it's sports or not, political things or not. And I'm definitely most certainly learning shit about boxing. So, yeah, I mean, hey man, what can I say? But it's definitely, you guys definitely showed a lot of love to that clip. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I urge you guys to go to the Scary Hour Clips channel and definitely check us out there if you can't spare an entire hour of your day, which is completely understandable. I'm not sitting here putting a knife to your throat or a gun to your head telling you, hey, listen to my 1 hour podcast. I'm giving you a little bit of extra thing. If you don't have an hour, you have 10 minutes, go ahead and to the Clips channel. We have a couple things we've spoken about throughout the weeks on there that may be to your interest. And if there isn't any, then just keep us in your radar. Eventually, you'll see something that you fuck with. And I this shit is moving on from this. I was seeing this Travis Scott thing, and it was so fucking sad, bro. I'm so sad to see the tragedy that has happened. So basically, like 11 people died and like hundreds were injured during a concert of his. Now, when I first read this, I was like, what the fuck? Was there like a live gunman or some shit like that? To my knowledge, that's what I thought it was. Until I looked into it, and I seen that the cause of the 11 deaths and hundreds of injuries, a majority of that was due to overcrowding. And which is another term for crowd crushed, and there was this YouTuber that was talking about it. I forgot how you say his name, but it's Penguin Zero or some shit like that. And I always watch him, but I just never look at his on YouTube. But Charlie, he spoke about this, so. The knowledge that I have comes from him. So credits out to Charlie. Thank you for that. And yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, I seen clips of people talking about, oh, but look, he stopped the concert when he saw somebody faint. But I seen that same clip or the same multiple clips, and the motherfucker just pointed out so. Obviously, the fucking guards could go check that out, or whatever medical people they have there could go check it out. But immediately just goes from there to like straight back to singing, like back to regular programming, boom, 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 whatever. And it's like, what if somebody a little deeper than the person that he saw also fainted, which he did see probably, and potentially just ignored it because it's like, yo, that's low-key out of my vision. I could low-key play it off and low-key just, oh shit, this person right here in front. I could definitely see that. Yo, what happened here? You feel me? Meanwhile, there's probably like fucking 3 other people passed out elsewhere that he could have potentially or might have not seen. I don't know. I'm just, speculating and putting other ideologies out there. I'm not saying that that's what happened, obviously, but take my opinions to the grain of salt, or with a grain of salt. Sorry, but yeah, it's weird because afterwards, the motherfucker goes on Instagram and does this apology video. Drake also did the same thing, but not with a video. He did it through a text. Like, he wrote it on his story and posted it, which is just as less sincere than the video. It's just that Drake's face is not on it. And I love Drake. But damn, bro. But yeah, Travis was on there talking, all that, that I'm sorry for what has happened. We're definitely looking into this. We're working with the police and trying to get the families accommodated or whatnot, and trying to get them help and stuff like that, which is all great. But I feel like, for sure that their fucking lawyers are on their asses about, you better put something out there right now. You better shed some light to this shit right now. Nip the bud in the ground or whatnot. Just say something, bro. And Travis decided to do a video, and all you see him do is just put his hand on his head throughout the whole time. It's almost like when you get caught doing something wrong, and you're like, fuck, I don't know what I was doing, bro. But you know damn well what you were doing. You have no words for it, and you're just there like, bro, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. But you know that you was thinking. But when you get caught up, you're like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. I don't know what I was thinking. And then they put pressure on you, like, but you did it though, so you clearly knew what you was thinking about. I'm like, yeah, but now, I'm really realizing now, I don't know what I was thinking. That's the type of fucking look he had to his face. Aside from also him looking like he was reading off a script, which I doubt it. It was just probably improvised, but you could definitely tell it was something like, yo, hold on a second, let me I'll be right there with you. Hold on, guys. You guys are so funny. Sorry, guys, for the loss of these people. We're definitely going to work with and cooperate with the police and to try to figure this thing out and definitely get the family some help. My heart and condolences go out to all the people that have lost their lives and people that have been impacted and injured by this tragedy. If there's anything that you guys need, please reach out to me and don't be afraid to reach out to me. As if it's fucking easy to reach out to the motherfucker. As if oh yeah, yo, bro, I was in your concert. Let me send you an email to this person who would never see my email and probably could potentially never even check his spam section on his email or whatnot. Yeah, guys. So I don't know. It was 11 cardiac arrest victims, which is fucking sad. One of them was the youngest was 14 years old. That's fucking sad as fuck. And I was also hearing rumors about somebody going around injecting niggas with shit. It's bro, what kind of fucking concerts are these? Don't get me wrong, I really want to go to a really badass concert where I could just feel like I'm a fucking rock star within the stands, but not like this, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bug, not like that. And I thought it was a whole bunch of overdoses as well when I first heard the story. If it wasn't the gunman, I could have sworn it was a whole bunch of people who overdosed on, I don't know, pills and shit. But yeah, definitely, I feel bad for everybody who's been impacted, and I hope shit gets solved. I hope a lot of people are suing, so I hope you get your money. Get your money up, not your funny up. I felt like saying that. Only real New Yorkers know where that comes from. But yeah. Anyways, moving on from that though. Curry is potentially gonna have another MVP season. This man dropped 50 points a couple nights ago. And I haven't seen a superstar of his caliber ball out from the beginning. Even the first game of the entire season. Usually a lot of players take a while to to kind of like get in rhythm. Some of them do a lot of load management. LeBron is currently out for like, I heard potentially 4 to 8 weeks with a abdomen injury. So I don't know what it is in his abdomens that are fucking around with him and shit like that. I don't know how he hurt himself. But I mean, hey man, if it means more LeBron, the more rest LeBron gets, then fuck it. But Curry, on the other hand, has been in a different kind of light. This man knows how bad his team needs these wins, and he knows how close the deadline is to when Clay comes back to work. And it's like, yo, let me hold off the ship until then. And he's doing that shit. They're like 8-1 right now, or like 9-1, which is fucking ridiculous. It's literally just Curry. It's literally Curry and the Toscano kid. I think it's him. Oh no, it's Poole. My fault. Poole is the one that's balling the fuck out. I can't stand that Toscano kid. That Toscano kid, he swear he all that. Motherfucker LeBron always shows him out every time. Like, nigga, sit the fuck down. But the Poole kid, I forgot his first name. He's balling the fuck out. He scored like 31 the other night, which is like, I think it was his career high. But he definitely has potential. And and Andrew Wiggins, of course, is doing his thing. He's a little inconsistent, but he's definitely doing much better than he was before. And the Timberwolves, so that's good for that, I guess. I don't know. It's but the Stephen Curry brother, oh my god, that man is bugging out. And I used to not like Stephen Curry until like eventually it grew on me, or he grew on me. Number one reason only because I seen how well him and LeBron got along, and I was like, I fuck with this dude. I was like, I fuck with him, like whatever, you know. If Bron fuck with him, I'll fuck with him. That's it. It was just getting me. It wasn't even him that was getting me tight. It was his fan base. Like, motherfuckers was like, oh, he better than Bron. Yo, he better. He's the greatest player. Like, yo, relax, bro. Relax, bro. All right? Relax, bro. That's your opinion, bro. All right? Don't try to make me think that he's the greatest player. No, nigga. I don't think so. Feel me? That's my opinion. That's it. But nah, man. Listen, bro. I gave up my hands to Curry a long time ago, and I said, yo, you got it. You got it. That goes back to like 2016, where I was just like, yo, he got it. He got it. I said he got it, my fault. And that year, the Cavs won. But even then, I was like, yo, y'all got it. You feel me? Like, but anyways, it's crazy to me, though. Shit. He's balling out, and I hope he continues to ball out because we need that type of energy. We need the stars to come into the season acting like they're like the worst team in the league and ball the fuck out. Especially if you're at an age where it's like you're not old, but you're not young, and it's like you're right there in the middle, and you kind of have a lot of veteranship during this league now with the time that you have. You might as well put in that work and show that sportsmanship and like show that you why it is that you are a vet and remind these little young kids who the fuck they balling with and what lead they on. And I feel like LeBron is losing a little bit of that. I'm not jacking that abdomen bullshit, bro. I'm not jagging it, bro. And that's my man's, bro. I'm not even jagging. I'm not jagging it, bro. As much he had enough rest in the summertime. That's it, bro. Like, all right, you're 37, bro. All right, you're 37. Not even. You're 36 still. You're about to turn 37 in December, bro. You're not even 37 yet. Like, I love you with all my heart, bro. But like, no, bro. Get back to work, bro. And I know you do shit outside, in other places and stuff like that. But that's not your main money flow, bro. Get back to work, bro. There's niggas like me that are gonna miss you when you out. We don't have to see that shit right now. We know. No. Kobe would have been playing right now. Like, Jordan would have been playing right now, bro. This is why niggas be like, yo, I don't know, bro. Brown's not the greatest, bro. And they're correct. They're not correct, but like I'm saying, they're correct for having that opinion. And they can look at that and be like, bro, Kobe would have eaten through that abdomen injury. And I'm having a hard time saying that word for some reason. But he played with a whole broken finger like Kobe did. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I swear I'm not, bro. This is the shit that I mean, bro. Like, was it even common back in the 90s to have an abdomen injury? Is that how you say it? I don't even know if that's how I say it. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's not COVID, guys. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see because I know how great he is. And I know when it matters too. Like, I get it, it's the beginning of the season. I guess it's just the way Curry's balling out. It's just like, bro, Bron, you should be fucking balling too. But then again, he's 37. He's 5 years older than Curry, I think. Some shit like that. I think Curry's 33. Yeah. And which is crazy to me because Curry looked mad young. I mean, that's why they call him babyface assassin, or whatnot. But yeah, he's balling the fuck out, and I hope he continues to ball out to just show that fucking, give some motivation to these older motherfuckers, bro. That should be doing the same thing and are not. But how about Carmelo, y'all? How y'all feel about Carmelo, man? Listen, Carmelo, I know how diehard his fans are. Like, Melo's been balling the fuck out. And it feels like he's been playing like he's playing for the Knicks. In his prime years, obviously. Like, when we thought that he was a Knickerbocker. Like, when we thought that he was a Knickerbocker, that's when we was like, that's the way that's the way he's been playing. He's been balling the fuck out. He's been balling like when he was back in the Knicks. And I'm so happy to see it because just 2 years ago, he wasn't even in the league, y'all. Y'all have to remember that. A year ago, he's been bouncing around from like team to team trying to find a match. And boom, year 19, teamed up with LeBron, balling the fuck out. He hit like 6 threes last night. Well, by the time by the recording of this video, it was last night, but he was balling, and it's like I love to see it because, man, number one, the Lakers get to win, or have a higher chance of winning if he continues to play that way. And number two, a lot of people talking shit about his age and like how he's washed already and all that. So it's like, continue balling out, bro. And he probably looking at Curry like, yo, bro, I'm balling just like this man. Like, fuck it. Or not just like this man, but you know what I mean? Like, getting some motivation from somebody like, yo, at least I'm not bugging for balling this early. Like, you know what? It's not, like, fine. Like, you know what? Niggas is going out, all out. On this side, I might as well do the same on this side. Shit. Feel me? It's just motivation, bro. That's all you need. And I feel like Curry's doing that. John Morant is bugging out. He's been playing like a fucking MVP or caliber player. Like he's in the MVP list. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's I'm happy to see it. I'm just mad that LeBron is not on there. So I've been seeing the whole thing with the James Harden not being called a lot of fouls now this season. Due to the rule change and shit. And there's certain fouls that they be wilding though. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, there's certain fouls that I'm glad to see that are away now and there aren't called fouls anymore. But then there's certain fouls that I'll be like, Nah, bro. That was a foul, bro. Like, y'all, y'all, and I'm not even a Harden fan or a Nets fan. Like, y'all wildin'. Like, y'all some cheating. There's some cheating niggas now. I still don't know what's going on with the whole Kyrie situation. It sucks to see because I want my brother to be out there balling his ass off. So it's just fucking immense talent to for the people to witness. And yeah, I don't know. It's a little underwhelming because it's like, damn, bro. The last 2 years, the seasons have been very shortened, and it's like, y'all motherfuckers have a lot of rest. Have had a lot of rest, and it's a lot of time to think about your decision. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm getting all conservative about this for no reason. I'm not thinking too much about it. That's what it is, y'all. I'm not thinking too hard about it. Better yet. But yeah, that's some NBA talk right there. And then I was watching the Canelo fight, the Canelo versus Plant fight. Oh man, Mexico has been winning all month. Man, listen, back-to-back W's for Mexico, man. Big W's too, like big statement W's. Like, no chinguen con nosotros, güey. W's. Like, no te meta con lo verdadero. W's. Like, hey, man. De República Dominicana, le digo a los mexicanos que los respetamos con todo nuestro soul. With all of our soul. We with all due respect, you guys are wilding. Y'all bugging. Y'all doing y'all thing. And obviously, ustedes tienen historia de eso. De que siempre han sido buenos en el boxeo y siempre son uno de los mejores. Pero en verdad se pasaron porque por lo menos denle a una de esta gente, a uno de estos países, denle una pelea y ya. Es una nada más que le tienen que dar. Ya nada más una para balancear. Pero se la están llevando toda a los mexicanos, man. It's good to see though because Canelo is a well-respected fighter, a boxer, a well-respected boxer, and I sure as hell respect him as well. I haven't seen all his work, but he is definitely a show to watch. Not only that, él es bien respetuoso también. So, él es bien como él no busca problemas. Tú sabes, él entra, hace su trabajo y sale de ahí como mismo entró. And that's how it was in this fight. Casi salió sin un chin de sangre nada más. Pero yeah, it's I was watching this video and I have it right here on my phone. Let me look for it right here. And they're talking to each other, him and Plant. They're talking to each other. I'll put it up so you guys can see it as well. But they're speaking to each other mid-fight, in the middle of the fight. And we're going to take a look right here.
Pretty good. Pretty good? Yeah, pretty good. It's a good fight right there. I like it. I respect your skills. You know, pretty good for 21-0, huh?
And just go back to work. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's things like that. And mind you, in the earlier, in the weigh-in and shit like that, they were talking shit to each other. You know, they were like literally like trying to get into each other's head, and that is what you do in a fight. You know, that's exactly what you should do in a fight. To your opponent, who you can't yet lay hands on, tú le puedes tratar de meter toda la mierda en la cabeza que tú puedas. But in reality, we saw it there. I mean, cogió, ¿cuánto eran? Como like 11? I I think it was 11 ronda que tocó. Sí, fue en 11 ronda. So it was a pretty good damn fight. Oh, not pretty good damn fight. It was a really good fight. But it's a hell of a week for Mexico, bro. Los mexicanos se están pasando, se la están llevando toda. Pero mucho respeto y amor para ustedes. Y mucha suerte porque ustedes pelean. Ustedes saben lo que están haciendo. Si yo me metería a pelear o a boxear o lo que sea, me voy a buscar un entrenador mexicano, ya yo lo sé. Y eso que estoy comenzando a aprender mucho del boxeo ahora por ustedes. Porque ustedes se están pasando y se está notando, se está viendo. But yes, it's a hell of a week for them. The first round, Plant, he was looking a little hesitant on the shots that he was taking on Canelo. And the only reason I say that was just because, number one, it's my first time ever seeing a Caleb Plant fight. So I didn't know how he fought. Maybe I'm wrong on this opinion, but based off what I seen and how gradually he started to get looser, at the beginning él estaba medio como que no le quería, cuando le quería meter una trompada, como que se quedaba atrás un poquito, o como que no le daba, no la tiraba con tanto poder o lo que sea, o maybe not too much power, but with not a lot of confidence. So he definitely, I definitely started to see after the first round though that he started to get looser, and he started just to really know exactly what his mission was here, aside from actually winning. But he knew how to like pace himself after that first round. So I guess that happens a lot, you know. But it was just something I wanted to point out, see if I'm not the only one who noticed that. And yeah, it's it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I had a couple friends watching it, and they were all together watching that shit. I was chilling on my own by myself watching it. I didn't have to go to nobody to go watch it or anything like that. But yeah, by the second half of the fight though, Canelo se volvió loco. Canelo como que vio a ese tigre como que era rojo y él era el bull que estaba viendo rojo nada más. And he just went into work. Lo que hace Canelo, que se pone calientísimo en la segunda parte de la pelea, cuando llega así de lejos. It's like after the first half, he was just like, all right, bro, I probably thought I would have been done by now, but all right, let's really work. Porque ya como que está llegando muy lejos la pelea. Vamos a trabajar de verdad. Vamos a meterle duro de verdad. Vamos a enseñarle ya. Ya vamos a parar de estar hablando. Ya. Ven. Ven acá, ven. Vamos a enseñarte un par de truquitos, ven. Déjame enseñarte un par de truquitos, ven acá, ven. Ven que tú no sabes, ven, americanito, ven. Ven que tú no sabes, ven. Que te voy a poner la tuya. Y se la puso. Con todo el respeto. Y eso es lo que más me gustó de la pelea. Que él, como se manejó después y antes de la pelea, me encantó. De los dos lados también. You know, from both sides. Canelo and Plant. They cooked out. They did their thing, and they definitely gave us a show to watch. But yeah, I mean, what can I say, bro? He became the first ever undisputed super middleweight champ. So congratulations to Canelo. Congratulations to Mexico, man. 2 in a row. Que no le toque un dominicano. Que voy a tener miedo. Oh, man. Voy a tener miedo si le toca un dominicano. Y después voy a tener miedo a hablarle a ustedes sobre los dominicanos, porque yo soy dominicano. Llévense a todos los puertorriqueños que quieran llevar. Nosotros no. Déjenos tranquilos. We stick to baseball. Eso es lo que nos gusta jugar mucho el béisbol. But yes, guys. nada, eso era todo por este episodio. That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Share it with your friends. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode like a lot. I sure did. Recording it, I do every week. I enjoy it every week, guys. Literally, like every week, there's not a week that goes by. It's just like I look forward to speaking to you guys, and the response you guys gave me last week was immense. I did not expect it, and I'm still receiving a lot of love from it, and it's all thanks to you guys. Y el mismo amor que me están dando, yo se lo doy a ustedes en miles veces más. So, bear with my Spanish. I will try to implement my Spanish a little more on my podcast, to be able to speak to multiple people, and make use of my bilingual self. So, love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a great week last week, and I hope you have an even better one this week. So, see ya and deuces.